is in the creation. The farmer in Saskatchewan tells me he's closest to God when he's in the field, when he's behind the plow. The fisher in Northern Ontario tells me he's closest to God when he's on the water. The accountant in downtown Toronto tells me that she is closest to God in her small patch of garden. The shut-in tells me she is closest to God when she works the soil of her potted plants and lilies that line her balcony. Their memories of God's presence stir up our own memories of God's presence in the creation. This week it stirred up memories of my own encounter, where I'm a child on a gravel road, and a summer light is streaming through cumulus clouds as seen through tears which has carved their paths down my dusty cheeks. I've been told that my grandfather has died, and suddenly the house is strange now. It's quiet. It's still, except for my father's cry. No words. No words. No words can seem to touch this loss of life. Out the back door, long crabgrass, rusty swing, down the gravel road, running into broad daylight, dodging puddles from an afternoon shower, red-winged blackbird's song. I stop in the road, look up to see. Light, 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 streaming through cloud. Beautiful. It must be heaven. The light. It must have something to do with God. But there are no words. No words. No words. But there's an inner assurance. There's a promise and a presence of God. It is an odd phenomenon that grips our city on any given Friday afternoon from mid-May until October. Like salmon, many will find themselves, almost it appears instinctively, driven to make a voyage against all odds, all peril. You've seen them. In fact, I imagine some of you have been part of them. About 3 o'clock, a strange murmur comes upon the earth. A hum begins to emerge in the city, and car doors slam, and engines begin to surge and rev, and like fish, they pull out and find their place in an asphalt stream, and make their way through treacherous potholes and pile-ups in the quest to once more connect with that wordless wonder that is in creation, to arrive after hours of struggle and danger, only to perch oneself at the end of a dock, to experience once more the northern sky. And there, in spite of all the loss of the days and the weeks, the pain, God's wordless wonder speaks. The heavens are telling the glory of God, and the firmament proclaims God's handiwork. To be lost in flame, the smell of pine fire. To reaffirm for oneself the wonder and the mystery and the presence of God. The firmament proclaims God's love. To connect with the mystery that is bigger than ourselves. To feel a part of something cosmic, something consequential. To experience that connection in our lives. Perhaps you have found yourself surprised in praying. Perhaps you found yourself surprised by the tears of gratitude that form on your cheeks. And you respond and try to find the words to give praise to the goodness and love of God that you know within you. I was reminded of the singer-songwriter psalmist this week when reading this psalm, who himself had had a similar experience of wonder amidst all life's tragedy and conflict. Lord of the starfield, Ancient of days, universe maker, here's a song in your praise. Wings of the storm clouds, beginning and end, you make my heart leap like a banner in the wind. Love, love that fires the sun that keeps me burning. Love, love that fires the sun that keeps me burning. Lord of the starfields, sower of life, heaven and earth are full of your might. Voice of the nova, smile of the dew, all of my yearning only comes home to you. Love, love that fires the sun that keeps me burning. Love, love that fires the sun that keeps me burning. Love that fires the sun that keeps us burning. As our summers draw to an end and cottages close and gardens are put to rest, as the world turns to so many words, where headlines speak of school slayings, where headlines speak of a religious leader's hatred towards the firmament of creation, where the demands often take precedence over wonder, the psalmist today reminds us the love of God that was present and poured out at the beginning of the creation. This love is poured out for each of us on this day. For the love that fires the sun, may that love burn in each of our hearts and minds and in our world, in our play, with our families, with our friends, in our church, and in the world, God's creation. And may that love never be extinguished. And may it continue to burn strong and bright as we face the challenges and face the words that threaten to take away our light and our love. May the blessing of this psalm be upon us. Amen.